Welcome. This is Red Light, Green Light. It's a children's game. Let everything go on red or die. Okay. Red light. Green light. I understand this game. Tutorial. Well, I guess I'll understand it better when I do it. There are several checkpoints in the level. Good luck. Have fun. It's a green light. That's a red light. What? Okay. Let everything go means it's probably watching. I see the timer now. It's a yellow light. What do I do at a yellow light? I guess this is the way of getting lives? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, well, that explains that. I guess we'll do the level now. Holy mega moly. Mole. It's just making me hungry. Okay. What am I even looking at here? How do you even get this to happen on the ROM Hack Races base ROM? Guess we'll wait a second. There's a lot going on here. There's also simultaneously very little going on here. Okay. Let's try the other way. Oh, let go! Oh! Alright, this will be tricky. You know, props for this. Gotta say, at least this is unique. Okay, that was weird. Probably because of the shell. Hey, look, it's a doggy. Maybe. Ugh. This reminds me of the Chuck magnet. Bit of ASM Snyder wrote forever ago. There was a box there, but I can't get to it. And I suddenly understand the crux of this level. You have to hold your breath on the red light. I tried. This level's also a bit of an odd design because I'm going up and down and all around. It's not as common in Mario stuff. I also love how it's a random amount of time I get to go. Balls. Okay. Hey, it's a shark. Part of it is I'm thinking, and part of it is, again, like, I've been having some trouble with my throat recently, and so it's good for me to take a moment and chill with my voice. Kind of reminds you of the two-player one that switched on a timer. Interesting. I really wanted that box. Right, we'll try and see if we can make this work. Or random stuff will fall on my head and make it not work. Okay, so what's the strategy here? How much? Okay, that's just grabbing stuff. That's not that hard. And there's a mushroom here. And we can get another one here. As long as I don't end up falling into this thing. Alright, free that. Wait. Okay, well that's really tricky then. Guess I need to hold on to one of those blocks instead of getting rid of them. Okay. Oh, right, I'm still holding B. Oh, it's tricky. I keep thinking, like, not touching directions is what matters, but no, you need to not be holding any buttons. Here's the thing, though. It's, like, it's not a difficult implementation, but this is incredibly effective at being incredibly annoying in a way that is unique and requires a lot more thought than I usually put into this sometimes. I got lucky with that last fireball, by the way. Ow! Dots are cool. One mind. Oh, that one! Yeah, I've seen people play that. It is, in fact, quite cool. Swap players every 30 frames, yeah. I've seen people play that, like, in real life. It's tricky. It's very tricky. Like, the design of these levels, this level is really weird. And I'm not really sure what to make of it so far. Just a lot of, like, stuff. Not the same having to throw all the directions? Yes, precisely. Hello. Nuts. Ah! I could have saved that. I could have saved that. I knew what to do to make it work. Okay. We'll just wait a moment. Okay. I'm not... Alright, well, whatever. We'll explore the right side more thoroughly then. Because we really haven't come over here. There's an awful lot of these, like, red bricks to fill in, so it makes me think you're supposed to beat the level one way and then beat it a different way and get the second exit with the use of the red switch palace. Ah, dang it. I will admit, this is an interesting CLDC level in the sense that this is the first one we come across where, like, the chocolate is abundant and in your face. An awful lot of the other, well, the other ones we played so far have been much more chill about that. Alright, I already screwed that up. Wait. We take those. I didn't have a choice. What's over here? GG. What? This level is like a wacky shitpost. There goes my mushroom because I wasn't paying attention. Like, the thing about it is it's a very haphazard looking level. I do say I do like my levels to look like stale mustard. Not worth moving now. Just wait. And like the randomly tinted ones, it's so odd. It's purple now. What does purple mean? Let's see what this does. So maybe the first area was a tutorial for the rest of this. Oh boy. Getting a little bit worried if this is all like getting over it core. Okay. Well, at least that gets me a longer time chilling here. I'm waiting. Dang it. Further take chances with novel concepts and more polished things, ideas that don't expand the space. I mean, it's true. This is definitely... Oh, hello. Definitely more in, like, the realm of QLDC in my mind. Where, like, the idea is meant to be weird for weirdness' sake. Like I said, there's a little bit of getting over it core here, which at least I'm fine with. For the time being. But then, well, the screen, it's still red. How am I supposed to know which light it is if the screen turns red and purple and all sorts of other colors it's not supposed to be? It was redder. Now it's definitely mustardy. I've been yellow mustarded. I don't know how I'll ever recover from this. The problem with this is that it turns out that stopping what you're doing every few seconds to wait for the timer to renew sucks. Am I dead? Nope. Have to do this part again. What makes it so janky? It could be on purpose. But it's hard to know. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's safe. Here's a safe spot to stand while I observe the next obstacle. Good levels flow. The conceit here is anti-flow. I mean, true. True enough. Forgot what I was doing. Yeah, at least there's a checkpoint. What if I got another checkpoint? Nope. It did say there were many. Using the audio cue there was confusing. I'm actually kind of tempted to do something silly and just make my timer higher so it can't do this for a bit. I briefly thought about like doing something and trying to sneak in an object, but then I realized I can't do that. Now we wait. Almost. 6 seconds. This is fine. Alright, now we wait. Especially if you're waiting for a cycle to line up, like, it really sucks having to wait again. This has basically been a theme of almost all the levels I've played today, is woo isn't waiting for cycles fun. Why is the timer set back to a random number? I presume because they thought it was funnier. That's my best guess. Okay. Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on the timer mostly. That's the one thing I'm looking at for the most part. Keep hoping to get a better spawn, but I keep getting 11s. I mean, I think the idea is it simulates the children's game of red light, green light fairly well. In the sense that, like, you're playing at random intervals. There's more? But it is very annoying. And I won't even be able to see the red light, green light portion of the back screen, so this is just me looking at the timer. I mean, they play it with kids. But yeah, it's about it. I think I should be safe here. But the timing sucks. 5, 4. Okay, good. At least when I hit a 3 like that, that means I get a while before it breaks again. Alright, well... Anything up here? I'm out. This game's competitive. This is multiplayer and a race to be better? Maybe. Alright, so that was one exit. Presumably the intended one. I guess it's left and right, so there's a left exit too. So we need to go that way. Okay. Actually, start select doesn't work all that well. Alright, while we're doing that, I didn't even try for dragon coins. Like, completely ignored them, and I think I'm going to continue completely ignoring them. I want that message box, though. That's currently my white whale. Nice try, Mole. I forgot what I was doing. I was like, oh, this is going so well. No, it wasn't. Like, scrolling was a good idea. But there's not much else I can do there. I really wish I could remember where that really good frag video that had the red light, green light song was from. Haven't seen that one in years. It was a TF2 thing. There were some good TF2 frag videos. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Okay. At least he can't get me here. Okay, so now think about how to get past the dog. I do think I need a throw block. I thought maybe I'd be able to slide in there, but that didn't really work. Okay. Now we wait. Another cycle. I didn't bring a throw block with me. But this worked. I break this. Scroll. Wait 3 seconds. I like the shark. I'm just gonna wait. Bonus that way. Kaizo Moon, collect all dragon coins for a checkpoint. Intriguing. Okay. So I know where all the dragon coins are now. Unfortunately, I needed that one at the start, otherwise I can't get the rest of them. Let's see what's in the... I mean, I guess I got the checkpoints. It wouldn't matter if I died now, so because I wouldn't be able to get the thing. So we'll see what's over here. The idea of doing Kaizo under these stipulations does not appeal to me. Wait now. The mole can't get me here. Alright, so there's like 3 paths in this level? There's the right path, the left path, and the upper path, maybe? Dub this Kai Slow. You're not wrong. Yeah, that's actually what it is. It's red light, green light. The level made it abundantly clear what the intention was. Fixed time you can train yourself to internalize the schedule might feel better. Oh, absolutely, but that wasn't the intent of the person who made this. They wanted it to feel weird and wrong. That was 100% the intent of what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. You just know they knew. I was holding... Well, that didn't help. That didn't help. Sonic Hedgehog, the 2019 cut is a fan-made reconstruction. Oh god, why? Just why? Why is this a thing that exists? I've played enough levels to know better, if that makes sense. Like, I've judged a few contests. At this point, a lot of contests. And, yeah, people do this. Sometimes they just want to see the world burn. I let go of why. But, like, because it'd be much easier to implement this the way you've described it than what they've done. That's why I say this. Because, like, this RNG or possibly table-based approach is more effort to implement than count down to 0. If when we hit 0, lock for 2 Mario seconds, then do the other way. State machine. That's just how it be. Now we wait. I understand why they made this section. Ah. Because I won't be able to re-grab Y unless I'm in the air. And another reason I say that it's clearly designed sort of this way is the, like, trolley aesthetics indicate a specific type of user. That's another, like, just tell. Okay, now I can wait. Did not make it. I'm certain you didn't, Fries. I'm certain you didn't. Now what? See what I saw. Oh no. Did that give me a check? Like, no, I don't think I saw a checkpoint thing. Didn't feel authentic enough? Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, wasn't there a DKC level that basically did this? Like the red light, green light thing. Okay, well that's not that bad now. The barrels? Yeah, with the barrels. I got lucky there. This is bad. Okay. And the music's gone. And the music's back. This is so very, very jank. Oh, worse, the Kobe can improve the grace period. It happens in midair when you hit the ground. Maybe. But, like, the simplest implementation would just be look at what's currently being held, because that's held in a convenient register that SMW always updates every frame. And by register, I mean... it's at an address, a known address. Like, it'd be fairly easy to implement the, if you're holding a button, bad things happen, ASM. Without too much knowledge about what you're doing. Like, you're only really manipulating a couple addresses, plus or minus the palette stuff. The palette stuff's probably the hardest thing about this, if I had to make a guess. I'm gonna wish I had access to Fire Flower. In normal red light green. I mean, I don't know what kind of red light green light you play, but I could be. No. This platform. Ah, dang it. Because it paused it, I thought I had another second to adjust, and I didn't. Another couple instances to adjust, I suppose, would be the right way of phrasing that, rather than a second. I'm not sure when this level's going to end. Only portal from 15 and 16. Thing to check. Not checking what's being held, but the 2 addresses are enough when you have your state machine for red light and pulls them. Yes. Finding the control would be to change the timer font to remove the outline and make the saffron sky so nice and available. Oh, that'd be awful. That would be truly devastatingly annoying. I despawned the object. I despawned it again. I need to stop doing that. I'm on it. Okay, now what? Okay. I won? Maybe? So are there 2 exits or 3 exits? Maybe the other exit didn't count? Oh. I'm gonna guess there's 3 exits. Is this Yoshi's Island? Yep, good old 105. Thanks for the GG. I still have to figure out like 4 more things about this. Okay, I think this is the trick. I stand here, and the mole dies. Okay, no, that wasn't the trick. I need to get up here. I think this mole is the key to doing that. I need to wait for him to jump. Like, all I need is access to that. But alright. Oh, no, I need to get the mole out. I'm thinking still. Not very well, though. This isn't gonna work. Okay. That's not what I want. This might be what I want. Wait, he got up here? Okay, that might work then. We could then jump on him when he comes back around, okay? That wasn't what I wanted. I'm getting tired of Mole. Okay, I think he's about to jump up here. Okay, one more go. Well, he'll have to come back. Or I'll despawn him. Wait, I just need one more tile of jump off this. That's all I need? Okay, I just need to jump off the mall when he comes up here. Oh, I missed it. Now, hop was later than expected. Nope. And I despawned it. There has to be a better way. Can I get access this from the other side, maybe? Now I'm not sure what to think. Yeah, clearly I can't get... Oh, hello. Does it... No, it does not continue to dev up this way, but at least that's convenient, so I don't have to come all the way back up. Guess there's no getting off this train I'm on. Just gotta wait. It's a game of patience. Irritating, irritating patience. I wonder, is this just gonna drop me where the mole was? Yeah, it drops me right where the mole was. So this is superfluous. I just need to get this dang coin. Or maybe just jumping off the mole will get me the height I need without worrying about its jumping. Yeah, okay, I way overthought that. I'm not sure I'm actually gonna do the moon, but I'm gonna unlock the moon. Man, what a phrase. Unlock the moon. I'm gonna unlock the moon. Moon mode unlocked. I'm just gonna wait for this guy to, do his thing. Okay, kill that. Nice try. Okay, well, now nice try. I'm gonna stand here. You can't just let me have this, can you? Okay. Klaxon and confetti's everywhere. Unlike the moon, sounds like something behind Kingdom Hearts. No! I wonder if this is going to break things for me. You have timed it well, Mr. Twister. I may just die from this. Yeah, I did. Well played. Probably was not your intent, but well played. Click here to unlock your moon. I think I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh, I'm a moron, though. Anyway, thank you for the raid. There's no way you could have known that. Okay. Okay, new thing to do. Wait there half a second. What you want me to think? It is. It is indeed what you wanted me to think. Anyway, how's the stream? Thank you for the raid. Hope it was something fun. I'm currently in red light, green light purgatory. I think I might need to be a taller Mario for that to work. Played Thief 2 and Nubby's Number Factory. Thief, I've always heard good things about the Thief series. I played it for all of 5 minutes back in the day. Keep trying to ban people, but it's not working. Who are you trying to ban? Also, yeah, you're on a mod. You might not notice your lack of sword fries. Everything about that was dumb. But I'm not allowed to touch the buttons whenever it's a red light. That's the key conceit of this level. Okay, walk this way. Spawn him. Okay, maybe P-Speed is good enough for this. Darn. I'm not familiar with that person. Oh yeah, I just want that. And then we'll... Yeah, it was dumb. P-Speed is not enough. Ah. I don't know what I'm doing. Thieves one of those cool games that came in a non-rectilinear box. Oh yeah, those were the coolest. I think I have a book about... There's a guy who did a lot of design, game box design. He made the one for Gabriel Knight, the first Gabriel Knight, which was also non-rectilinear. Also reminds me of one of the great internet hoaxes that used to exist. Bonsai Kitten. We get a rectilinear kitten in glass. That was a thing at one point. It wasn't real, but people were horrified at the thought of people putting kittens in glass for this purpose. It was funny. We did see one high in the sky. Can we circle around? I don't think so. I guess I did jump on it when it was on there. Like, this doesn't feel like it should be hard. Like, you think that P-Speed alone would do it, but... Deep cut throwback? Yeah. Fufu? I don't think I ever saw that. Oh, that hurts. There we go. Okay, now I need the power-ups. And to not hurt myself on the way back. And then get lucky with some of the jumps. And then this will work out. Days of Stumble Upon. Oh, yeah. That was a different era. Oh, that's annoying. That is so annoying. I knew it was going to get to me right as I lost it anyway, so I just didn't care. Okay, now spawn the sucker. Not hard, just annoying. Wait, scroll, throw. Okay, cool. Now we wait. That's bad. I'm not actually convinced I can do this now. It had to be an extra long one. Is there a way to wonder what human flesh tastes like without sounding like cannibal? I mean, they mostly is described as tasting a lot like pork, if you ever read anything about it. Oh, I had a plan, it just didn't work. But yeah, it doesn't sound good. It's not a good look. I mean, I'd say if you're gonna get rid of something, you probably want to get rid of a toe. Pinky fingers actually do a surprising amount of work when gripping things. I got lucky there. Okay. I think I'm safe. I'm not safe now. He's gonna respawn again. Alright, maybe this is doable. It wasn't doable. Wants to eat a toe. That's a fair point. The people who do want to do that, we don't want to associate with. Yeah, no, just what I've read. I think this level has definitely overstayed its welcome. I mean, really all this means is it just extends the level. Like, there's very few spots where I felt I was making an interesting choice based upon stopping and waiting. Because of the random wait intervals, there's no way to actually make this as interesting as it might want to be, right? I can't make any plans off of this. So it basically means I have to play maximally conservatively, because I never know how long the period will be. Okay. Wait, one more period. What's up, Toa? How you doing? Thank you for the good luck. There we go. Clear that one out. Well, yeah, but you're German fries. That's probably more normal over there, I guess. I did try chicken feet once. Chicken feet were weird. Okay. I think we may have successfully done it. So I just wanted to appreciate the art here. But the game doesn't want me to appreciate the art. Mario is an art appreciator. He's Italian. I'm certain he would. Alright, cool. We got all 5 dragon coins, so that does something. TV got that crunch. Is that how you're supposed to eat them? I definitely didn't do it right, I guess. Alright, so... I see. What the Dragon Coin thing does is it drops a mole on you. Which is wholly expected. I'm just gonna chill on my mole. So I think it was a shark. I definitely think it was a shark. Mole rhymes with troll. Oh, doesn't it? So what's the point of this? Oh, no. I understand and I hate it. Okay. Okay, I get it. Even has the pixel sunglasses with me, it's true. Man, my favorite, like, sunglasses wearing meme thing was probably the Demo Pan, who wants the Stout Shaco for too refined. Now, it's not that too refined is an awful lot or anything, but it just sounds good. Alright, let's clear the path. Because this is a long path. What? Is this a thing too? Why is there so much to this level? Where does this put me? Helpful. So, how many different ways are there through this level? Can I just run up this? Yes, I can. Okay, so what's in here? what utility would I get out of that star? I mean, I don't think it makes me immune to red light, green light. One of those was probably a star. Yeah, that's probably why you want the stars, to avoid getting hit by falling moles. Because there's just not much you can do about it. So, wait. Do I want to go left? Or do I want to go up the pipe? Okay. Well, I can't proceed, so where does this take me? Here. What? Okay. So there's a second way. Wait, there's how many? There's so many ways to do the same thing. I am confounded by this level. Like, I'm confounded by this level. That's all there is to it at this point. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I did that. Especially considering, well, this might work out. Alright, now kill Charlie here, because I don't think I need him. Alright, what else is ahead of me? Okay. This is incredibly irritatingly intricate work for this kind of thing. Okay, so then... At any point in time, the mole can get turned back if I don't have a fire flower. And if he turns back, I'm dead. This is a problem. And there's something up there, too! This level is just humongous and confusing. If you'd told me I'd only make it through 3 levels tonight, I probably wouldn't have believed you. Because really, who does that? Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna get the fucking fire flower. So we can actually get rid of these moles in a reasonable rate. And clear the road. Because, like, I need to clear the road. There's no way to do this while having the mole being annoying like that. Or I'll die, because I wasn't paying attention. Like, honestly, building the mole road here would have been an interesting concept independent of red light, green light. As it is, it just kind of makes it tedious. Okay. I didn't think this through. That's not what I wanted. Different types of difficulty. Clearing long paths is tedious. I mean, yeah, nobody likes escort missions for a good reason. Keep forgetting what I'm doing partway through. I'm getting... It's already 2 a.m. I'm actually pretty dang tired. I did not expect each level I picked to be so involved. Especially this one. Alright. Oh, whoops. Remembered I couldn't actually hit that yet. My desire to beat this level is decreasing. Or beat it for another time. Like, honestly, I just kind of wish the idea had been more focused. Like, I don't feel like this has made the level a better thing. It just made it longer. Well, here's the thing, right? If I felt like cheating, all I would do is turn off the red light, green light thing. That's literally all I'd do. And I have the power to do that. You just set the timer to a higher value, and it's not going to cycle back around to 0 anytime soon. And therefore, I will be left alone to do whatever I'm supposed to do here. And the entire amount of difficulty here is just sitting around and waiting. Like, that is the functional difficulty here. Which has been the case with a lot of levels. That and knowing what's actually a surface I can stand on and not. And hoping that the RNG doesn't hose me. Doing the mole path? Oh yeah, do 100 easy things, you mess up one, start over. It's hard because if you, yeah. There are some people who really love, like, really long and tedious levels. Where if you make one mistake, you just die. And they like that kind of thing. I'm just not one of them. I'm not a gauntlet level person. Busy work, yeah. Not to mention, there's just an awful lot of ways to, like, accidentally hose yourself. Like, if I break one more of these blocks than I need to, then it's over. Or if I lose my fire flower, it's over. I feel like there's appeal to people like watching streamers get mad at frustrating games. Maybe. I mean, there exist people who like those types of things. Like, it's not, like, completely unheard of. Like, gauntlet levels as a thing exist for some people who enjoy playing them. I'm just not one of them. The worst part is I've already done all of the important parts of this. I'm just kind of at the bonus stage to get the moon. I could have decided to bugger off long before this. And maybe I should have. Like, I do wonder, like, if I do even get into that friggin' pipe, is there going to be a whole nother challenge afterwards? Like, I feel like there easily could be. Like, even after I finish all of this. Okay. It's not even 10 real seconds, you know that? They're metric seconds. They're actually more like 6-second intervals I'm getting here. Okay. Okay. We're almost there, I think. I'm pretty sure there was a... I must have gotten that one earlier. Okay. Now we wait. That one's probably fine. Just hang on top of my mole for a minute. Wait, where's it going? Oh, I shouldn't have pressed the button! Time spent at stake for both. Feel there's a difference between boss rush gauntlets and don't accidentally break one too many blocks. Yeah. The difference in terms of how this feels to play is like, I just don't have as much control over the things I want to have control over. I just have to wait. And it's janky and it's inconsistent. And I don't feel like this gimmick is making it more interesting. If anything, I am less interested in this level as time goes on. Between the fiddly nature of what's being asked of me and the fact that I'm doing it under repeated time limits. I can't grab those. 5, 4, I'm fine. I have to walk back through here and see which ones I've missed. Oh. That might cause me problems later. Actually, it's not going to cause me problems later. Because we're not actually going to play this one. We're just going to get the Fire Flower and get out. Yeah, I'm not having fun with this anymore, really. Just like, it's just irritating. Even when I'm failing at Kaizo, I don't, like, get mad at the level itself. I understand it's my lack of execution or something. But here, it's just, oh god, I get to do this all again at the speed of pause. My smile and enthusiasm. Gone. What is the moon? I still like this better than, Oh, that's great. Okay. What was the name of that hack? Memo-B. I still... No, I did it again! At least it doesn't randomly change on you when you're playing it. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the people involved in that was made this. Oh, hello. Thank you for the good luck. You've come in while I'm being a little bit depressive about this. What's up, First Name Butt? What's up, Super Slayer Show? What's up, Arabo? And Sinsta? Okay, to clip. We're judging CLDC. I'm now in a level where I can't touch the controls every few seconds. It is slowly killing my enthusiasm. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's in the game. It's done via USB. There's a few tricks being played here. That's gonna despawn, isn't it? I'm literally gonna hear the pause sounds when I go to sleep now. Yeah, the worst part is I've beaten this level twice now. I think both exits, and this is like the moon thing or something. I went through a surprising amount of effort to unlock the mole, and now I need to clear a path for the mole. Which takes a non-trivial time every time, and then I mess it up. But yeah, if I press a button during the red phase, I will instantly die. It's fun. Person fighting, millennia, get at the life tries idea? Yeah. The worst part is the pauses are random. So, like, I never quite know what I'm going to get. Oftentimes they're 10 seconds. Sometimes they're not. But I have to basically let go of my controller during that period. Oh, pff. Thank you for the follow. Enjoy your fish. I'm debating turning it off and just seeing how bad it is to get the mole where I need him to go. Good, I didn't die. But that's basically what's going on here. Thank you for the follow. The worst part is that declaring the follow message will count as a button press, and so it's actually pretty easy to kill me right now. If it's in the red mode. There we go. Alright, I have largely cleared the path. I just need to be careful now. Don't tell Pat the problem with his grand plan. It'll be more fun if he figures it out. What? What do you mean there's a problem? I literally am spending 3 minutes every time I want to do this. What is the problem with my plan? Please tell me. I don't want to do this anymore if it's going to be a mess up at the end. That's not going to be fun. No, you didn't kill me. It's fine. I really hope you're just trolling me at this point, because if this doesn't work, then what's the point of any of this? I'm just gonna turn on swim and go through it and swim. How will the Mega Mole turn around where the fire flower is? I mean, I still don't know. I just assumed it would work. Like, I guess we can try that out now. I mean, like, I can always respawn the mole. You think I need to keep one of these alive to make that happen? Really? Okay. You might have a point. Ugh. It need to be the right one. It's probably the last one. Gonna see the red sky in my dreams. Yep. Yeah, a lot of them today I've just... this is the first stream of this. I've only played 3 of them in any serious capacity. And so... I've got a long way to go, is what I'm... feeling. Okay. Just gotta chill. That's the one we're keeping alive. Or trying to, at least. There's a lot of easy ways to muck this up. Okay. Anyway, I think I forgot to ask, like, what were you up to? Hope the stream was good. I've been doing this for a while now, and it sucks. I kind of forgot to. Okay, you know what? I want to see if there's more to this than what I'm seeing here. Like, if there's a whole nother effing section of this nonsense. Dran 3, oh fun! That is nice and trolly, too. Anyway. Ow. The virtue of being able to cheat is sometimes you can just turn off the thing that's annoying. Anyway, let's go find out what the deal is with the rest of the level, and then I'll decide if I want to have them all help me out. Decide if I want to help them all. So basically, what I'm doing here is I'm modifying some memory addresses on the fly. In this case, timer, so that it doesn't tick down, because I'm just tired of it, in all honesty. And I want to see some other weird... Like, this level is weird. It just has a bunch of weird stuff sitting around. So I guess we'll get to explore the space a little bit. I want to see if there's just more to it. Also, I kind of wonder, like, we don't get readmes anymore when we judge things. This is what the whole point of the mole X thing to do is. Let's come across here. Go through this pipe, and is it literally just this? Yep, that's it. Okay. It's not the end of the world. But I am thinking about just turning off the red light, green light part for this, because I'm just tired of it. It turns what was something that is already kind of tedious into something that's monotonous. Alright. Well, at least not the first time around. Just gotta freeze it up. I'm getting really tempted to Oh, thank you for the follow. Enjoy your fish. It's a headache. The thing is, for the most part, when I'm playing a level and doing judging, I want to meet the level where it is. Definitely have not in the past, always. There have been some cases where it's like, I'm just not doing that. Like, there was a cape level in one of the QLDCs, I was just like, nah, I'm out. That just was not something that was happening. The worst part is, I feel like I can do this. It's just a matter of getting all the fiddly bits to line up and then not getting hosed by something like this slope here. Join the dark side. I'm tempted. Hey, I played Dark Forces 2 and failed to join the dark side. And also found out that some of the mission names change if you join the dark side, which was at least kind of interesting. I do think it's tabled. Like, I don't think it's actually random. Like, it's using... nuts. It's using a table to decide what the numbers are going to be next. Probably on a stride of, like... I don't know. 6. Could be more, could be less. I haven't successfully removed any roadblocks. Somewhat random. Is there a way to tell? Probably. I'm pretty sure the Uber ASM tool builds a table based upon mode and level number. So it wouldn't be that hard to tell with the Uber ASM. But the easy thing to do would just be to turn it off, like I said. Now I have a problem. And now I have 3 problems. But yeah, I'm certain if I did really wanted to find the code to do this, it would be pretty easy. What I'd do instead of looking up an Uber ASM table is I would just put it in MESN and throw a breakpoint on timers. There's 3 addresses that handle the timer. It'd be pretty easy to find any of them. Like, I was doing some debugging earlier today, because I've had a bug with the character change stuff for a while, and I was like, it's time to fix this. It's just time to fix it. And it's a weirder bug than I thought it was, because there's some patch. I'm gonna get rid of him first and despawn that, hopefully. But yeah, it turned out that this specific... I'm hosed. Just, if you lose your fire flower, you can't clear the way. There's nothing for it. Your fish was a sushi roll? Oh, that sounds nice. I was looking at sushi. I was thinking it'd be fun to go to a conveyor belt sushi place. I haven't been to one of those in a while. Then I remembered I went to Costco yesterday, and now I have far too much food, so I shouldn't really do any eating out for a while. Okay. Let's focus. Let's get locked in and do this. Let's not get locked in and fail to do the thing we set out to do. Like, the thing is, if these weren't spinies, this wouldn't be hard. Because then I wouldn't need to have the fire flower. Okay. It also occurs to me that this would be the easier way to do that. jumped! Oh, it's pointless. Like tanking CC every 2 seconds. That's pretty much it, yeah. $90 on this level so far. Lovely. It's already 2 a.m. I want to go to bed. I've at least beaten both of the exits, but the friggin' mole thing, I'm debating whether or not I care about the moon. I've been at this thing for so long, it's like sunk cost fallacy, right? Like, I shouldn't continue on trying to get the moon, especially given how irritating it is. Incredibly irritating it is. Like, the other parts of this level were not nearly as irritating as this somehow, and I'm not really sure why. Like, I still had to stop every friggin' 3 seconds and do something, but somehow it was less annoying. Maybe it's because I was doing actual platforming and not an escort mission. That's probably it. What's good is that my voice is, like, gone around the loop, so now it's not hurting anymore. Why? I spent enough time doing... Oh, it has counterbrake. Of course it has counterbrake. Why wouldn't it have counterbrake? This was built on the ROM Mac Race's base ROM. I just wanted to speed it up by half an iteration. Okay. You know, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that holding every button was a problem, if it was just directional buttons, I think I wouldn't hate this. But having to release the entirety of the control pad is a tremendous drag, especially when the buttons aren't doing anything. I think that's what is getting me here. Yeah, that and the mole. Fair play of submission was full extended fixed amount of time to each entry. I mean, the way I've always done it is I play each entry to its full extent. That's how I've done it. I see no reason to stop now. There are some times when I've been like, I'm done with this, and I really feel like probably should have done this, said that about a half an hour ago. But at this point, it's completely sunk cost fallacy. I want to... I didn't even notice. And honestly, if I don't have to go through the loop to get the fire flower every time, it does solve my problem. Like, I could do this. I could go through the loop and get the fire flower. I've demonstrated I can do that. I just need to not do that. Like, at this point, I just don't think it's adding any value getting the fire flower, coming back into level. Whereas I can just give myself the fire flower at the start and be a lot happier. Yeah, if it didn't count held buttons, like why, I think this level would be a lot less painful. Now, of course, I get the idea here. The implementation is very greatly simplified, by just reading that one particular thing and murdering you. But I don't think it's a good idea. And the few spots where I saw it being used, interestingly, just didn't last very long. Like, the parts where it's trying to troll you about using the Y button, like, okay, cool. I'll just not use the Y button that way. Fine. Okay, cool. I can stand here. I'm just gonna stand here. Like I said, you never know how long it's gonna last either. There's probably a card counting strategy here that would work really well if I was paying more attention and it wasn't already 2 a.m. But it's not a thing that's going to be happening at this hour. Alright, I've cleared the path as much as it can be. That's fine. You won't drop into that. Now I just need to walk back to my mole buddy. Slowly and painfully. Alright. Hi-ho, Moley. Hi-ho. Okay, he bonks back. I despawned him. I don't know how I'm going to reflect him here. He would have respawned, yes. Like... Can I reflect Mario's face? I don't know. Guess we can try that. No. It appears to be that's the providence of sprites that aren't Mario. Alright, well, let's experiment really quick. Because I don't need to play more red light, green light while experimenting. Okay. Here's my idea. Oh, actually, maybe that's what you're supposed to do, is respawn that. My idea here is that I hate everything. Okay. Man, this plays so much nicer when we're not using the actual gimmick. Like, I'm actually enjoying myself now. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I have a throw block. That's technically a way we could redirect him. Doesn't last long enough for it to matter, though. Alright, here's my idea. It didn't work. Possibly because I didn't hit the box soon enough. Okay, if I can't come up with a way for this to work, I'm just gonna call it, because I apparently am too foolish to be able to complete this. Even with useful cheats that aren't swimming. Oh yeah, wait. I don't care about that. I still don't care about that. Okay. It's true. I would say that, like, if this was where the bulk of the problem was, this would be a much more interesting level, as opposed to the level that it is. That's didn't come all the way out. Not fast enough. Like, there's something that's very vexing about trying to solve a puzzle while you're also under, like, this annoying constraint. Don't want to touch that. You want to kill this. Happy killing that. Okay. Leave a spiny up top, maybe? I just want to see if this will work. That's the thing that I really want to see. It won't. Okay. So we do need to leave some spiny up top to redirect him. Defuse a bomb but in puzzle form? I mean, people like keep talking and no one explodes. Like, that's actually kind of fun. The difference is the bomb doesn't periodically stop you from doing everything you want to be doing. Alright, so leave that guy, maybe. May as well do this while we're here. And I'm gonna kill this one because I can. I do kind of wonder if this is gonna be one of those cases where, like, all of the other judges really loved this, and I'm the only one. I'm the only hater. Oh, for Pete's sake, that's not what I wanted. I got greedy again. That's fine. Okay, that's fine that turned into a coin. I can pick this up now and remove the temptation to do the dumb thing I'd be doing in a minute anyway. Existential loneliness to Mario trapped in the red light. Use the chuck? Maybe. I don't think the chuck... I mean, the chuck might be the answer. I don't know. Honestly, the thing is, it's already 2:30. I might just have to give this up and then try again later. But I think the way that this works is that he'll respawn. Yeah, this guy won't... I just despawned my mole. There's something I could do here. Like, I think this can work. Yeah. No. Okay, he spawns too far to the left for that to work. Waiting for your entry? Not tonight. Okay, you know what? I concede. I concede. You win, Molly. You win. Red light, green light. I think I'm done. I have no idea how to get past the puzzle, and my interest in doing it under the constraints as addressed by the level are 0 now. I am done. I have put due diligence into this. We saw where it went. There was a moon. Maybe the moon would have felt great to get, but I am just done. It's tedious, and it's annoying, so I'm not doing it.